too, so get ready to focus on yourself for this hour. We're putting ourselves back on our to-do list, okay?
Today,
Are we motivated?
Dr. Oz's ultimate health checklist.
Reason is important, Oprah.
8 life-saving numbers.
What's considered high?
#1 cause of aging for all.
Which tests to take.
One for women, one for men.
What are we checking?
Supplements, vitamins.
What should you be looking for?
The right foods to eat.
5 ingredients to avoid.
The thing I want to point out to all of you.
And how they transform their health. And you can too.
Who would believe it?
Next.
We want to start with a little hope. This story is going to make you see that anybody can turn their health around. Never too late. We met Laura Plummer just a year ago.
Yep.
And look at this. Well, Laura wrote in telling us that she's out of control and needs some tough love to get into gear. She took the Real Age test. It's a short test that you take online, and it helps you understand how the lifestyle choices that you make affect how long you may be able to live. How old are you?
44.
44. What's your real age, Dr. Royce?
She's almost 60.
I know, it makes you want to cry, doesn't it? I know. It's okay, it's a moment. Just take a moment.
No, I wouldn't be here if I didn't already know that.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, give it to me.
And she smokes. She doesn't exercise.
Yeah.
And one other thing, the main thing, is she has a lot of stress both at work and at home, and she doesn't deal with it very well.
Didn't we say on the last show on smoking that it takes 10 years off of your life?
Right.
It ages you.
Smoking makes you 10 years older.
Yeah.
And she's done it for, what, 30 years?
Yes, since I was a teenager. Yeah.
Okay, but you can turn it around. That's the good news.
I certainly don't want my body to be that old. I don't want my mind to be that old. I don't want my lungs to be that old. I just want to be 44. The beginning of my journey on to health and fitness and feeling good and being 44 instead of 60. This is the start.
Okay, so that was a moment for her, especially on television in front of everybody. But in just 1 year, this is going to give us all a lot of hope, because in 1 year, Laura has completely transformed her health by following Dr. Oz and Dr. Roizen's ultimate health checklist, which y'all are going to follow today, too. So she's lost nearly 40 pounds, and I haven't seen her. Come on out, Laura!
Looks good, doesn't she?
Nice on live. Oh, fantastic. You cut your hair, too. Cut your hair, too. Cut your hair. So, as I was just saying, when we met Laura a year ago, she was 44 years old. Her real age was 60. And a few days ago, we had Laura retake the real age test, which you can do too. And the results are in. So look at the monitor. Laura is now, you're 45 years old biologically, okay? And her real age used to be 60 just a year ago, and now it's 41.
That's great.
So, in 1 year, by taking better care of yourself and becoming conscious of the way you live and your choices, you've taken almost 20 years off of your age.
Yay! And I quit smoking. I can't even believe it.
And most of the time, people quit smoking and they also gain weight. So
Absolutely.
Yes.
And Laura, you did it right, because
Yes.
you began to walk first.
So recently, we spent the day with Laura so she could show you, us, exactly what she did and what she's continuing to do. Let's look.
I smoked, I ate bad, and I never exercised. So I did a complete 360 change on all of that. I never thought I would quit smoking. I had to set a quit date. That was part of it. I was so anxious before that quit date. The first 3 days was a little rough. But after that, I don't think about it. I don't want one. I don't want a puff. If I have a puff, I'm going to be a smoker again, I think. I would say that my diet was absolutely horrific. Kill you kind of diet. It was nothing but grease and fat. So now, when I get up in the morning, I have coffee, and some mornings I have steel-cut oats, and some mornings I have yogurt with a fresh fruit. My fruit of choice for breakfast is blueberries, high in antioxidants. I sprinkle my food with the flaxseed meal, Flaxseed is high in omega-3s. It's a good fat, high in fiber. For lunch, I have a salad. I mix spinach in with my salad. That's another source of fiber, good source of iron, good source of vitamin A. I put lots of fresh vegetables in it, tomatoes, celery, carrots. Then for dinner, it's always chicken. Fresh vegetables again. I will saute fresh vegetables, and I will also steam a vegetable. Everything's coated in olive oil that I saute because the olive oil is a good fat for you. It's very important for me to maintain my 10 to 15,000 steps a day. I don't take the elevator anymore. I go up and down the stairs all day long, the 5 flights. A year ago, I could not have thought ever of coming up 5 flights of stairs. Now, it's a piece of cake. Before, when I was stressed out, it was a smoke-a-thon. You know, I would smoke and then eat and eat bad. And now, I don't do any of that. It's when I don't eat anything when I'm stressed. I walk or I meditate. It's the mind, body, spirit thing going on here. You know, your mind's better, you know, your spirit's better. I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I just feel good.
Mind, body, spirit thing. So Laura's transformation has also completely inspired her 14-year-old daughter, Katie. Katie's also lost some weight. How much?
I have lost 17 pounds.
Hey, good for you. So, since going on Dr. Oz's plan, I understand your relationship with your daughter and all your relationships are better, right?
Yeah, I didn't deal with stress, so I was snappy. I was unhappy with myself, so I was unhappy with everyone else. But Katie and I, since I changed around, she walks with me, she goes to exercise class with me, we talk about everything now, and I'm so proud of her for jumping on my bandwagon. And I think it'll be great for her as she goes into adulthood to make the right choices.
Yeah, and we can see that you're also proud of yourself, which is the best
Yes.
pride there is, actually. Thank you so much. Are we all motivated to get our health on track? Are we motivated? The truth is, you can have all the square footage in your house, because everybody always wants to know how many square feet. How many square feet do you have? All the knick-knack, paddywhacks and stuff, and material possessions, but I'm telling you, it means nothing without your health. I recognize that for myself this past year, and I'm hoping that us doing this show on how you can live your best life will help you to see it without you having to go through a health crisis.